Hey YouTube, this is Mickey D back again with episode 98 of Stationeers. Hey MacGyver, welcome back. Um, so, as you can see, I'm back down underneath here again. I was letting it idle while I was answering the call of nature and stretching my legs. And so it turns out you can't have these. It seems like I can't have it inside of a block. So it was airing out again. Um, when I came back, it was still at the same temperature basically. So I opened it back up and this was aired out again. So I'm assuming for some reason it's not liking, which I don't really know why, because we've done that before without problems. Though not with a digital valve. We've done it with um, other stuff. So I don't really see why it would matter. Um, but yeah, it's for whatever reason, because it's inside here, it seems like it airs out and then it's not doing anything. Um, so maybe what we'll do is we'll put one more section in, bring this back, drop it down, and then it'll be facing inside here. And maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Um, because the circuit shouldn't have, it should have just stayed running. And now it's dropping again. But it was just stuck at 247 point something and just sitting there. And now I've opened it back up and it's cooling off again. So it's either because this is a sealed space, which I don't really see why it would matter. But I suspect it's because this digital valve is inside the block and it's not liking it for some reason. So we're going to go grab a pipe, which, oh, look, thankfully we have right here. And we'll just move that back. Unfortunately, that means we have to kind of reprogram the circuit a little bit there, but that's all right. And I'm going to limit this stream to no more than an hour, and I might cut it short. I'm not positive. So I have a pinched nerve in my back, which usually doesn't bother me. But every now and then I do something like, this weekend I was working on my wife's car, and now it's bothering me. And that usually means I get dizzy spells. And I've suddenly getting dizzy. They always, if it's going to do it, it does it with it shows up either the next day or the day after, generally. But yeah, it's not very happy right now. So, but luckily they're coming and going and not too bad, I guess, overall. But it does make it a little hard to focus. So, yeah, I might be limiting the stream a little bit. It's not too bad, though, when I'm sitting down, unless I get the big waves of dizziness. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess we actually needed to leave a spot there for the digital valve itself. And we're probably going to end up turning the wiring too, I guess. Oh, maybe not. See, I don't know if it's going to have an issue if it's inside. I guess we could weld it from down here and check. Because if it's going to do it, it should, I would imagine, do it right away. Unless the issue is, I exited out of the client. I wonder if there shouldn't be anything else on the... All right, David. Oh, I will catch you the next time. Yeah, that's my only other thought, is maybe it's not firing it right. Oh, look. It's definitely bleeding off heat because it's 128 degrees in here now and climbing. Um, so let's not stay in here too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to overwrite it real quick. Well, I'm going to save. I'm going to exit out of the map, reload it, and see if that valve errors out or not. Because we did end up, when it was aired out, I did manually kick it on. So maybe it is, maybe the circuit, maybe there's something wrong on the circuit and it's not actually controlling it correctly. I wonder if we have to set it to open and not on. And no, because all the other ones are set on open. Or on. Oh yeah, it is powering on. Yeah, because for some reason the digital valves, I believe they actually show open, on, and setting, which doesn't really make much sense because you can only turn the thing on and off. There's no other stuff. So, or I could just be removing that, remembering that incorrectly too. But this should tell us right now if it's going to do it or not. And it's working. Okay. So we should be fine. And let's get out of here before we burn to death. So I'm guessing it just didn't like being inside the block. Which is really weird because that's never been an issue with anything else in the game. All right. Well, we'll close it back up. And we should hopefully be good to go. And we'll just keep an eye on it and make sure the temperature keeps dropping. Oh, shoot. All right. We got to test that again. Because that wasn't actually controlled by the circuit. Yeah. Because we pulled up the valve and replaced it. We had to reprogram the circuit. And we're going to want to... So we got to try this one more time. And I believe... Oh, did I not label that one? Digital valve. Question is... I don't have the labeler. Oh, I do have the labeler. Very nice. Imagine that. Okay, we're going to call this... what do we want to call this tank? Do we not have a name on this one at all? I don't think I named anything for we're just going to call it pre-temp valve. Okay. All right, so that's correct. That one, we want that one running that one. This one should be, yes, not that one. We want this to be the digital valve. Okay, which we really should rename as well, but that can be later on. And straight section of cable. Why are you... Oh, I didn't set the setting, did I? No, I did not. So let's turn that off. And we should, yeah, lock setting on. Yeah, I don't know. Because maybe you can set the valve and maybe there is a way to, maybe it does affect the flow rate. I'm not sure. So we'll turn it on. Oh, now why are you airing out? Digital valve. Yeah, we're turning that one on. Pre-temp valve on. Yeah, you're flashing an error. Why? Oh, we don't have the input set. Duh. All right, we wanted this to be... what do we have? We should have... Yeah, radiator vent compare. Yeah, and that should be comparing our... Oh, no, wait a minute. Tank valve select. Okay, yeah, so it should be radiator tank. That should be right, if I remember correctly. Which means I could be wrong. Okay. So, let's go down there and see if it's flashing. If it's not flashing, we should be good to go. If it is flashing, we get issues. It's not flashing. All right, so hopefully we should be fine. All right, so we'll get this closed back up. And then hopefully we can continue on with other things. Yeah, that is strange, though, because we've got plenty of stuff. Oh, looks like he finally died. And yeah, if we I was gonna say if we do make the kind of the sleeper room, then maybe I'll leave a suit station in there for everybody. Though if people just make sure they open up their helmets when they're in the sleepers, then I guess they could just keep them on. There's not really a point to take your suit off anyway. I don't know if they'll make it maybe like down the road that you know, you're like faster if you have your suit off or something. Which I think Stationeers, not Stationeers, Space Engineers did do that. To give you kind of a reason to take your suits off. Okay. Yeah, now that sucks because I drilled that out. We got a little chunk there, but it's fine. All right, so we still dropping? You're not dropping. Oh, you dropped. You're not dropping very fast, though. Yeah, okay. I guess it's doing all right. It's probably just doing that weird little hitch they do every now and then when it's doing the temperature changes. All right. So, let's keep an eye on it. Make sure it still keeps dropping. And let's see. I guess the first things that we need to do is we need to make a... I don't get why the radiator keeps dropping. I'm really... Well, we are a little bit cooler than we were, but not much. So yeah, we're going to definitely need steel. Yeah, so we got 18 steel right now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all 50s, right? Oh, no, there's a 45. There's a good way to screw up a batch of steel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7. 221 iron. 37 iron. Oh, that's kind of low. Wow. Okay, I guess we burned through the iron. What do we burn through all the iron on? I mean, yeah, I know I made a lot of pipes, but that was only in one machine. Alright, I guess we don't have as near as much iron as I thought we did. And 221, but Yeah, I thought we still had quite a bit left. So we'll make a couple hundred, 3. Yeah, we'll do 3, and then we can do 100. 1, 2, 3. Oh, red light in there. Yeah, we could do that, and then maybe we'll put a little circuit on, so then when we kick it on. Though I do like, yeah, I haven't done, which we'll go ahead and just smelt that, because we do need some in the other machines. I do like, that lights up, which is why I placed it that way. But I don't know, if it had a red light, then it's gonna, I don't know, maybe. All right, so we'll turn on our pump and wait and wait and wait and wait. Thank you. Yeah, we'll make this, and then let's say, oh, it's iron. We can't. I was gonna say I'd make it in 2 batches, but yeah, it's iron. So since it's got to outgas, it's not really gonna work that well. It would. It's just, then we'd have to vent it and all that stuff, and because my thought was is that we could split the stacks, and that way we could make sure we don't make too much, for one. 50 and 50. Okay. There we go. Should be good. And that's deventing. 300 and... Thank you. Oh, and not that we should have it on very long, but... I guess we can actually turn our light off too. Yeah, I still got to check out, and I was going to say his name wrong, Samodo. Is it Samodo? I got to check out what he's got his version 5 of the furnace now. Because at some point, maybe we will do something like that. All right, so we're pumped out. And to kick that on. Nope. Should be good. Give us a steal. And just like that. Oh, actually. Yeah. Which, hey, we raised it up to 7 kPa, or... Oh, actually, that actually dropped. We'll put it in there. I was going to smelt something real quick, but I think, what are we at for copper in here? Oh, we got 230, 289, gold, 50, 135. There's nothing else we're really, really low on. I'll probably just do some copper. And just because, we're going to be making a ton of wiring. So, never hurts to, and the L50s, yes, okay. Never hurts to smelt up some extra copper. Oh, look, we're at 100%. Very nice. Yeah, and it still doesn't, copper, for whatever reason, doesn't outgas. Yeah, I haven't really watched too many of his videos. I've watched, I think, a couple. Okay, we'll call that good. I don't think there's anything else we need right now. But, very nice. And actually, the base is depressurized, so we'll just leave it open. And we did hit 100% on our power, so that's nice. All right, we can throw these over. Yeah. And I guess while we're here, grab some more steel sheets, because I'm pretty sure we still got a few left to weld up anyway. And we can make some, oh, that's right, it remembers our settings now. So let's not completely forget about that, because we don't really need 200 and something right now, probably. Where are we at? We're at 21 minutes, so we will see. We'll check it in, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. And we're still going to do something about that, but like I said, when we do the airlock, so we'll do, well, I don't know. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say a lot. I'm not going to count all those right now. Especially when it's dark out. With sunlight, that'd be a little bit easier, but we might actually run out of sheets, too. I was thinking we'd have at least enough to, well, we might be all right. Might have enough. I don't know. I have a feeling it'll be close. That or we're going to use way more than I... No, we got 1, 2, 75. Yeah, we get enough to do like 90 blocks or so. All right. But definitely I don't want to use up all the steel because we're going to need some for parts and whatnot. And I want to see about using some different doors. I did see, I haven't tried it, but I did see somebody had an, if I'm remembering correctly, they had an airlock that was set up that was not, I think it was using like an airlock door on one side and then like one of the regular doors or like blast doors. And I think they were controlling those doors with them, so I'm guessing it is possible to use other doors in conjunction with the airlock control system. Obviously, I haven't really checked it out yet, so I'm not 100% positive on that. But if so, then we might try using a couple other, some different doors. We will use the airlock door for the outside and then something different on the inside. Oh yeah, we're going to make a whole bunch of floor grates. Lots and lots of floor grates. Especially for the airlocks. Those airlock, the doors get annoying if you don't have grates in front of them because there's like that little threshold. And it like trips your guy up. Okay. And I do gotta remember I want to try to put some windows. So we could make some wall sections as well while we're at it. Yeah, I think up there I want to do some windows and maybe across this side too. And then at some point, and I think that's all we got that we can weld right now, actually. I should put the 2 in there before we forget about them. All right. Yeah, I guess we can go this way. I don't really know why I went this way, but I did. And we should make some glass too. Yeah, I might have to go mining some more silicone. I think there's like I think we got like about 100 silicone. So we might be okay on that. Yeah, it's only been like 5 minutes. Which these do take a little while, so it's not like the still sheets where it's spitting out, you know, pretty good rate. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 150, 250, 256. Plus there's I know there's a few more still floating around. So we'll need and there might be some right here too. Oh, those are iron. Oh. Might. Maybe not. Maybe we actually did. I might have pulled them all out of that other locker. 140. All right, so that's definitely working. 24 glass sheets. Oh, we do got we can go ahead and grab those too. And I'm not going to put those down yet because if we put them down, we just have to pull them back up to run the wiring underneath them anyway. But yeah, we definitely want. So we want to. A window there and a window there. So that'll be nice. And then I think what we're going to do, which we probably could, well, no, I don't really want to have the window. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we won't put windows there because they're going to be partially buried in the dirt unless we dig them up a little bit. Nope, that's not. Nope, stay in there. Okay, let me get that sealed off. And we get everything down here. Looks like we did. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll take that out a little bit up there. Though I'd say we probably won't really be able to. Well, I guess we'd be able to see it from the outside. So we probably won't really be able to see the dirt. It's kind of partially covering the window from inside, but that would bug me if I walk out there and, you know, see dirt covering the bottom third of the window. Okay. And we still got to check and see what we need for the sorters. Which is kind of strange that those are, well, we do need a computer, which I don't think we have any spare ones. Since we kind of recycled all the computers that we did have in the base since we switched everything over to Logic. Somebody was saying, I guess, that the devs said they might be fixing the Logic relatively soon. Which would be nice, because there's a few things that I would probably actually prefer to switch back over to the Logic circuit, or to the computer, than having it be on the Logic circuit. but we probably won't change them since they're already on the logic circuit. It's working, so and we're probably actually saving power since they are pretty small circuits. Okay. So there, that should be the whole little access area down there, maintenance area, or, you know, we'll probably call it maintenance area. And crawl space. I guess crawl space works too. Now we'll do these first. Oh, wow. I think we actually had enough to finish a block off. Usually it's like you get like, you know, you have enough to do like one sheet and not the second one. When you get down to the end of the pile. Oh, yeah, we still got to fill that in too. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. It is filling in. I'll definitely get it all filled in tonight. Yeah, it's not. Nope, stop it. Alright, we'll definitely have to hook some lights up here. And that's the last one. Yeah, we'll grab a whole bunch of sheets when we get the next batch of frames, and we can fill in the, I guess, landing pad, roof / landing pad. And then we'll probably end up with a few frames extra, but not too many. Oh, and we should remember to make some glass when we're over there, since we're definitely going to need the glass. Yeah, so I'm wondering if they're doing the so if the cladding does act as a radiator shield, a radiation shield, which is what I'm kind of assuming it's going to do, then are they going to have two different types of windows? Are we going to have like a leaded window that like blocks radiation and the regular window that doesn't block radiation? That was kind of a thought that I had earlier. Okay. Now let's go run up and grab whatever else we've got that's processed. And yeah, we'll keep the drill on us. How are we doing over here? 136. Still dropping. Ah, so it seems to be working fine. Yeah, for whatever reason, that digital valve did not like being inside that block, which I do find strange. Since we've got, well, not digital valves, but we've got, it might be a bug. But, hey, Jefferson, welcome to the stream. Oh, shoot. Same machine, too. Darn. Yeah, we do have 100 silicone still in there. So that'll be good. We'll definitely have the glass we need. Okay. And then what we'll do is we will go ahead and stock up on sheets. Wow, I can't believe that's like 1,000 sheets that we've gone through. So, yeah. I still have to post that screenshot. because that was just kind of funny with all those sheets in there. Yep, so I should know now that, you know, if the game starts logging out for some reason, then most likely I left a machine on and it's made 1,000 of something. Oh, whoops. We actually need to place more frames before we weld anything, I think. Oh, yeah, because we were topping off up there. So, I don't, you know, I could, I really don't want to have windows half buried. And, yeah, I do want to put one in that corner, though that's probably kind of pointless. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to rethink that and see what I want to do about that, because I did want to have some windows up there, but obviously I don't want to dig a trench around the base to do so. But we'll look at it from the outside. I might be able to flatten it out a little bit around it. That wouldn't be too bad. Okay. Oh, autosave. Which means I can drink some coffee. Oh. And... oh, so we can 2, 4, 6. Oh, 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need like 30 more frame blocks, which we have in our inventory. So we can go ahead and shut those off. And why did I go this way? I don't know. But we'll make we'll get it making some walls, because we're gonna need a ton of walls. And we can make obviously some of those windows. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, so we'll have a few extra, which is not a bad thing. I'll try to combine these. Oh, of course, just over 30. And we'll just leave 30 there. And watch, I'll have miscounted and we'll need like 5 more. So we're going to make... probably alright on glass now. We actually need more iron sheets too. And we need doors. But I'm going to get windows done too. Was that iron walls? No, kit walls. Okay, there we go. Iron and copper. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I could have swore those used to take iron or steel to make. Though I know they said something about they did rebalance it because it was more expensive versus either the the fabricator. They kind of rebalanced it, I guess. Now, if I remember correctly, back when it was first released, I hate the fabricator. The thing is so cumbersome to use. It doesn't really save time. I mean, it's slower. I mean, it's great because you can put, you know, a specific... oh, yep, see, look, there's one I didn't count. Because you can put a specific amount in it, so that's nice. You know, so you can say, hey, give me, you know, 23 of these, and then you can just walk away and you come back and there's 23. That's you know, that's the one good thing about it. Oh, I guess save times because you can put queues in. That is the other great benefit for it. But it is a lot slower though, which is I don't know. I mean, it seems I know they're... well, honestly, no. I don't really get the reason, because I count the you know, the fabricator is basically like the tier 2 machine for is how I look at it. And you know, of basically there being 2 tiers. So it seems like I could see, I would think the recipes, I could see the recipes being a little bit different because, okay, yeah, you're using a fabricator. Um, but you would think it would be faster. But it does have, it does have its uses. And that is actually a good point for like something like this where we're going to say, okay, give me 6 doors, give me, so many of this or that. That's, I think that's, I guess, where it really shines. But like here, it wouldn't be keeping up to make, steel panels or frame blocks for, the rate we've basically been using them. Even the other machines basically just kind of keeping up. And that's only because we've already got all the steel sheets made. Imagine how much it would have slowed this down if we were. Granted, steel sheets are produced pretty fast, but it doesn't help too that half the stuff you use to build your base is actually, like the frame of the base is all made out of the same machine. And I have been tempted to make, and maybe at some point we will, but I have been tempted to make like multiples of some of the machines, especially the auto lathe, just because we can have it making steel sheets in one machine, and we can have it making like frame blocks in the other. You know, and if I want to get really crazy on it, I was actually considering and I used to do this in Minecraft. Wow, before they had the AE crafting systems and stuff, is making. Oh, we didn't put a stair back up. Is making basically one machine for all the commonly used stuff. So we'd have one that was basically just set to do steel sheets. One that was just set to do, you know, the frames. And of course we would, that would make the base like huge, but, we got a whole world. We just use a ton more resources and stuff. But then the good thing is we could just have it send resources that it needs, so we could just have it send like, iron there or something, keep it all stocked up, or have it send steel there. And then we could just probably set up a system that we push a button and it says, I need steel, and it just turns on the machine, and, basically, because we could definitely, power it on and basically hit start. Well, I'm assuming we could for those, because it's not really a start button, it's that toggle, but but that would be probably taking everything a little bit to the extreme. There we go. Get this all sealed. It's gonna be so dark in there now. At least we were getting some light in from the ceiling not being welded on, but we'll have to do, I think, the lighting circuit and whatnot. And now that we kind of have already done the circuits in the main base, at least we kind of know, what we're going to need. So hopefully we should just basically be able to lay everything out once. We can do our oxygen supply and our returns and our lights, and we know which ones need to be on separate circuits, and we don't have to go through and rewire the base halfway through. At least that is the idea. So hopefully we can kind of lay everything out and in a well thought out, kind of setup before we try to minimize the running into, oh yeah, we have to move that now because we added this. And for some reason, I'm pretty sure I counted wrong because there's 15 right there. What did I say? I was saying I counted wrong. Oh, you know what? I didn't count the top row around. Oh, no, wait a minute. I think I did. No, maybe I didn't because obviously I'm not going to have enough. What did I say? I think I pretty much foretold that. Because it never fails. I always miss something when I'm counting. And it's the last of our sheets too. So we'll go in and grab the other ones. Really? Thank you. Yeah, I am so tempted to leave windows in the top of this, but I don't really know. I could just see that causing issues down the road. I'm just hoping they don't like ever make them weaker or something, and then we realize that oh, we can't actually land a spacecraft on there or something. Because I mean, right now frame blocks are pretty much indestructible. What do we use up all the? Oh no, we used up actually all the iron. All right, and that's just the tip of the iceberg there. We're going to need quite a few of those. But we're not actually going to apply them all right now anyway. Oh, wait. That was the last of the steel sheets, wasn't it? Yes. So, see, that just goes to show you 1,000 steel sheets does not go that far. All right, so there'll be like another 320 or so. And I have no idea what I'm looking for in the ores. And we do need some iron sheets, but that's probably not really going to be enough. And we do have 24 glass out there. All right. Well, let's get yeah, the iron sheets are going to be the limiting factor. Though I should check on the other, I don't remember what's in the other, yeah, the other locker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other locker doesn't have any. Obviously, we need to make another staircase. Oh, come on. Come on. Very nice. All right. I was off by 9. Plus the couple extra I had. Oh, welding. That is probably highly likely. You always have to miss like one block. Oh, that was iron. Yeah. All right, let's get some of these. Composite window. Put some glass in there. Very nice. Uh, oh, yeah, the glass in the tunnel. I was like, where else do we have windows? Actually, we'll grab a 30. Now, let's, yes. So we'll do this as glass. And how is this going to look? Yeah, that none of that would actually seal up. So we'll probably pull that rock out. Since if it was like, 2 or something, then I would have left it. But where it's not even going to seal up one block, then there's not much of a point. Oh, I didn't actually mean to drop those. Very nice. So we'll see. We get some little skylights going on there. Of course, we're not going to have enough steel sheets. Or iron sheets, actually. Close. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 more. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3. It's really weird that the frames come in white like that because, I mean, yeah, I know they're matching. They're matching the wall panels, but, well, you could have those a lot with. You think they would come in like the same color gray as the frame blocks? I don't know. I guess you have to come in as one or the other. And we'll go grab the steel sheets. We should have a bit up there. Those don't take that long to produce. Yeah. Yeah, I do like them. And like I said, I do think I'm going to add some more lights in through the base. And I don't know if we'll add any skylights in here. Just because we got, kind of like wiring. And I mean, I could put some in here because we don't have any solar panels on this side. But I'm hesitant too because I could see we put lights in and then, we decide we need more solar panels. And then they're in the way and we got to pull them back out. But I definitely kind of want to put, like maybe we'll put a couple up here and get some more sunlight coming in so we can get some of that heat gain. Because it is, it is easier to, or well, I wouldn't necessarily say easier, but it is obviously significantly less of a power drain to run the wall coolers than it is to run the heaters. And but like this one, we don't really have a spot because, that's our. Yeah, we don't really have any spots for windows in here. Because that kind of butts up against the other part of the base. And, maybe we could put one there, but that would look kind of probably weird. One there. One there. Yeah. Except we have a heater there. We could do that. We could put one window between each tank. That might, except for there. We can't put one there. Are we still cooling? 123.4. It don't seem to be dropping very much anymore. I don't know. I have a feeling that valve errored out. Oh, okay. Maybe it is still dropping. All right, we'll get this weld up. Then, yeah, we'll run around on the inside and see if there is any that we missed. Which, like I said, is probably kind of likely. And that is if we have enough steel sheets to weld all these up. Which, oh yeah, we should. And then I'll be so glad the welding's done for now. Which this isn't as bad as when we did the filtration room. Just because that was, soaked. That was a lot of time, like on the jetpack or trying to stand on the ceiling to, expand it and then weld everything. And because that, this is probably, actually, they think that it's longer. May actually be about the same width. Okay, there we go. All right. Eventually, we'll throw the cladding on top of this, and we could make a nice little landing platform. And something, I got to figure out what we're going to do about this, because we've got this whole open block there. Yeah, I guess we could turn the jetpack off. And yeah. All right, I'll get this. Hopefully, what do we got? 44 sheets. I don't think we'll have enough to finish this off. We'll probably have to run around with the drill. We'll click and do some cleanup. Yeah, I still got to figure out. Oh, I did weld the bottom one on that. Okay. And got all those. Yep, we've got the windows. Okay. And those all welded up. Yep. All welded up. And it looks like the floor is all welded up. So it should be pretty good. I think we got everything. And I'm surprised they don't make the coal ignite if you run a torch over it. All right. And it looks like it's finally all welded up. Now we still have the battery electrical, whatever we want to call that, substation room. But yeah, we can. Very nice. Look at that. I'll clean it all up. I never actually checked to see if it actually goes through the blocks or not. Actually, I think I did check that somehow one time. And I can't remember what I found out. Because it was a while. And usually it's actually not that big of a deal anyway. Yes, very nice. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little actually it looks like maybe they've made improvements on it, because it seems to be doing a lot better than last time I had to do something like this, which I think was doing the battery room downstairs, or when yeah, I think that's when. Very nice. I'm trying to get the RAM pieces. Oh, look, there's one we missed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is always an option. That would actually be kind of cool. I don't know if they have how far of the range they have. Which reminds me, I still do want to add motion sensors for the doors to automatically open them. It's just not on the top of the priority list for this base right now. Oh, you know what? We're still making steel sheets. We should probably stop those. Kind of. Oh yeah, see, yeah, it was going through. Well, that's kind of glass though. But yeah, it does seem like it does go through. All right, yeah, let's go stop those. I think I was still making them. I don't know. I'd rather think I was making them and go check than actually just completely forget about it. Oh yeah, yeah, we're still making steel sheets. Which we got 59 steel left. That's will probably work for now. Yeah, because we'll burn through a ton of these when we start filling in the walls. There was 100. You know, I'm actually surprised they don't make the cladding take, you know, like steel or iron. I'm actually kind of surprised, but maybe because it's not actually holding atmosphere, so that's why they're kind of relatively cheap. Okay, we'll take the frame blocks with us. So we do need, while we're here... Oh, actually, we should make iron sheets before I forget. And they were right next to the steel, weren't they? No, they weren't. Okay, iron frames, iron sheets. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into it, so... Might be possible. 17. I think we've got enough glass. What? Really? We had enough iron in the machine to build one sheet. Not that we don't have a ton of it, but you know, hey. 37, 64. Oh, another one. Thank you. All right. Not that we should need a ton. I don't know if that many windows we're making, but we definitely need more than one sheet. I should realize because it makes these so fast. Right. And we'll actually stick them on the other one. All right, we'll leave the sheets there for now. There we go. There's our walls. And stack some of these up real quick. Oh, I got a flare over there. Somebody must have dropped it off. All right. And still sheets 50. I should probably put that some back over there. Right. And yeah, so I can't believe the welder just lasted through all that. Which reminds me, because I should, there we go. That is getting kind of low. But still, that's like... Oh, look at that. So now all the ACs are running, but we have a decent amount of power. It doesn't seem to be draining that fast. I don't know. I'll see what it drops down to. Speaking of what it drops down to, 116. Oh, very nice. Is still chugging away. I'm so surprised I just didn't tear my suit. Alright. Windows. Very nice. Yeah, I haven't decided. Well, actually, I guess we'll leave it. Yeah, that's the one we're still missing the block on too. And then underneath the stairs. Okay. We should, just to make sure. The last thing I want to do is realize that when I try to pressurize the base that one of the windows is missing glass. I usually actually just go outside and walk on it before I pressurize the base. Oh, I believe that's an autosave. No, that's that weird lag spike. Oh, that's weird. So why is the pressure at 0 kPa now? The world has sprung a leak. We've lost all of our atmosphere. Oh, there's some bonus iron. I have to be careful because if this is digging on the outside, we don't want to do completely weird, giant chasm on each side of the tunnel up top. It doesn't really seem like it goes through as fast. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, it's beginning to look a lot more like a tunnel or a hallway. Okay, come on. And then we'll have to figure out exactly where we're going to lay out that battery room at. If we didn't have circuits in the walls and a whole bunch of wiring run through that, I would actually just push that other room out this way and just leave everything there. But since we're kind of locked into that size room, unless we do a ton of moving and shuffling stuff around, probably not really worth it to try to expand it unless we absolutely had to for some reason. It's like I've got some orange fungus growing everywhere and I have to clean it up. Ooh. Yeah, and somebody so needs to make like tiers for the drills so we can get ones that cover a bigger area. The speeds on it's decently fast, but it does definitely need to be kind of a bigger area. Oh, is there one? Nope. Okay, I thought I missed one there, but I guess I did not. Oh, very nice. I kind of missed the stone clump there now. It's still over the glass, which I kind of do like that. That's kind of neat. a little bit of a character. And I can't actually reach that. It's, oh yeah, the jetpack was getting low. We should charge that up pretty soon here. Maybe it'll give us enough to get the ceiling done in here. Come on, come on. Ah, very nice. Uh-oh, critical. Ah, and out. Yeah, we get the silicone. Yeah, it's getting there. Definitely get cleaned up. I don't know how I'm really going to feel about the 1 block wide tunnel, but I'm sure I'll survive. Though, hopefully we shouldn't actually have to, you know, we shouldn't really need to, I mean, if it's all automated and it's just the ore refining, then we shouldn't really need to go over there very often. All right. And, you know, except for maybe check on it every now and then or do some tweak on it or something. Now, if we had the smeltery over there, we'll probably want to go over there. Well, unless we make that completely automated as well. But it is nice to have the option to go over there without it, you know, have to travel through 2 airlocks basically to do so. And did I ever get all the, there's still a little bit right there. Yeah, I am hoping they'll have an angled block that matches the stairs, or an option to have the stairs that aren't open. I mean, it'd be really nice if there was a set of stairs that was not open. But what would actually be really nice is if they did a 1x2 angle block, and then you could have a 1x, you know, because the stairs are a 1x2, and have a set that seals as well, because then you could do your angle block, and you know, it would basically look the same as, you know, make the bottom of it look the same as, you know, that. So that way you throw it down, and I don't know if I can actually get that in there or not. I don't think it's going to go through. Yeah, stairs really seem to block stuff for some reason. Okay. All right, anyway, jetpack. Except for that one little, where's that little, oh, maybe it's just clipping through for a minute. I could have swore I saw one little nodule that was kind of sticking out there for a second. All right. And surprisingly enough, I believe all the ACs are running. Well, that's, the ACs running is not surprising, but they don't seem to be getting the power drain that we was. Though I could be mistaken. I could come over here. Yeah, 75%. Yeah, I don't really get it. It seems kind of, you know, our radiator hasn't changed any, so yeah, we're still negative 59.5, so our line's cooled off a bit more, so we're dumping some heat in, or no, vice versa. We're cooling something off. Yeah, we're still going to seal up that. Actually, do we have, we do. Alright, since we have the steel on us, we might as well just seal this 2 blocks. Oh, we didn't put a, oh, yep, we still have a frame on us. Very nice. make sure there is nothing. No, no bodies in there. Though, you know. Oh, there is a roll of duct tape, though, which would be kind of weird. Oh, yeah, because it's always in the uniform. Okay. Let's, oh, that one's... Oh, that's the steel sheet. That's the iron sheets. Okay. Yeah. Well, it is nice. Plus, it is kind of a maintenance thing. And no, I'll probably still... I was going to say, I was almost debating in not putting the wall panels on it and basically being like, oh, it's a maintenance area, you know, it's supposed to kind of look, but I think I'd rather... You know what they need is somebody needs to make, you know, ones that look like they're grungy and scraped and stuff. And then you can kind of have like those in the, you know, the maintenance area. Oh, it's still dropping. It'll be interesting to see how well it maintains the tank temperature, you know, once it gets to the correct temperature again, when we're dumping stuff in. Because I could see we get up to temperature and then, you know, we dump a whole bunch of ice in and it's going to probably still tank the temperature quite a bit. Okay. So, very big landing pad. Big. The base is getting huge. Alright, and I see nothing I missed down there. Oh, look. Hey, I could probably weld those. Not that they'll probably affect anything, but, you know, they are there. And I really wish I'd stop doing that tonight. I keep trying to put stuff in slots that I already am holding stuff in. And come on. Thank you. Now we really need a... just because it looks weird, even though it doesn't really matter that much. Oh. Yes, let's switch back to the... sheets. Alright, so there's pretty good there. And the one little floating speck, which is just kind of not right. I mean, I know it's low gravity, but it's not that low gravity. Okay, that one looks good. That looks good. See if we missed anything. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Was this where the other side of the... Well, no, that should need to be filled in, because there's the... Oh, I think that's the floor. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. So I actually didn't need those, because now that's below the floor. But that's alright. And that looks weird. Little details. Alright, very nice. Make sure, yep. Yep, that'll work. And look, there's our tunnel. Oh, yeah. How does this look over here? That looks fine. And all that looks fine. And we still got to do something about this corner. I do not like that this corner is like just floating here. And actually, I have a really Oh. There. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's, there. Now it's sitting on, iron braces. Or steel braces, I should say. Okay, we know that's all sealed up, because that's all original base. Yeah, let's not throw our wrench just randomly. Alright, this one we gotta... Nice, nice, and there. Okay, yeah, because that just looks weird. There, very nice. And we'll definitely have to put railing right there. It gives us some sunlight. Alright. So then we still gotta put the room underneath here, at least. If we don't expand out more. But we'll at least do the batteries, and then, you know, maybe we'll expand it out over time. You know, we could pick away at it from time to time. And maybe we'll clean up piping and whatnot underneath the filtration room. All right. So, yeah, we're at an hour and 22 minutes. We'll call this episode good. At least we got the whole thing pretty much framed in. We still got to address the stairs somewhat right here, since we do have a spot where we're not going to be able to pressurize. So, yeah. Which is where the, another spot where the 1x2 blocks would come in handy. Or seal stairs that can seal. Yeah. So, anyway, we'll have to do something about that. We'll see. Maybe we'll end up pushing the airlock over one more. I mean, we could. We could just do this as the airlock door and have it, you know, here, and then basically get this kind of like T-shaped airlock with the window in the airlock. Might work. Oh no, we didn't want to do that because because then we end up having a notch in the landing platform. I mean, granted, it's only one block, but still. Yeah, because we'd have to... Yeah, otherwise we won't be able to fit in. But, anyway, I don't know. We'll figure that out in the next one. Yeah, still dropping, so it seems to be good. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll probably be doing a stream tomorrow or two. Or more, who knows. And I will see you then. Have a good night.